playing some rock music, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a regular rock song that sounds like, I get goosebumps right here, that I'm at the rock concert. I'm listening to a pair of 10 inches in the back of a Honda sedan running with a little power mini amplifier. I get goosebumps right here. Right, so here we go. So we did a video some time ago about epicenters and matrices. This vehicle is the result of it. The customer watched the video, went into Radio Electronic Services in Peter Maritzburg and said, hey, listen, I still have my navigation radio with my touchscreen and everything, but the quality is just not great because of the audio side of it. We're not knocking the brand, we're just saying they have all these other things, but the audio sides, at least if anyone goes back and looks at the video, I'll put a link below, you'll see what I mean. We measured the voltage. So this vehicle has a matrix in it, which means now we've got great signal to noise ratio from the source straight to the back. And that is fantastic, which means our audio side is just so much better. We're playing old songs here on purpose because what we also have in this vehicle is an epicenter. The epicenter is controlled with one knob in the front here. So what's happening is the front part of the knob has the sub-level control and the back part controls the epicenter. Now if there's bass in the recording, it won't do anything. It can't process what's not there. So just to remind anyone who didn't watch the original video, essentially it takes what's been removed by either the recording studio or perhaps by MP3 compression or any of those, and it takes that last fundamental. So if it rolls off at say 60 hertz, it'll recreate a fundamental from 60 hertz down. So it's really convenient having one knob because you can set the bass level. So I'm going to play a track, anything, yes, 3 doors down for example, and I can turn it up, and obviously I've got no bass turned up at the moment. The front's just playing, but I know when the bass kicks in, I'm going to have some low end missing. And that's because I know this particular recording, and a lot of them, Bad Company, Bachman Turnover Arrive, a lot of those rock songs from that time just didn't have that low end there because of what I explained earlier. So let's just let it roll and see what happens. Now, it's going to be difficult for you to experience it, but perhaps because you can't feel it, obviously, through a pair of headphones or even a hi-fi speaker. But in this car, I can promise you now, it is insane. The amount of pressure we're getting here from it's not making it louder, it's making it fatter. We're getting this fat bass coming through.
Disappear now when I'm dreaming of your face. I'm here without you, baby.
Bring it in now.
I think about you.
The bass coming in. No processing.
I dream about you all the time. I'm here without you.
I'm going to epicenter it.
But you're still with me in my dreams.
How do you feel it?
It's only you and me. The miles just keep rolling as the people leave their way to say hello.
It's insane. I can't see out the rearview mirror.
I've heard this life is overrated, but I hope that it
And I'm not playing a bass track, I'm playing some rock music, ladies and gentlemen. It's just a regular rock song that sounds like, I get goosebumps right here, that I'm at the rock concert. I'm listening to a pair of 10 inches in the back of a Honda sedan running with a little power mini amplifier. Nothing spectacular. I think it's going to have to upgrade the electrical system because the amount of current that we're getting from, wow man, it's just mind-blowing. And I mean, there's nothing in here, there's just a little, there's not even extra processing. It's just these two devices, and it's just a pity you guys couldn't hear it. I mean, well done to Radio Electronic Services for listening and watching, and customers actually realizing they want more out of their tracks, and it's not just I mean, I can play anything. I want to listen. You'll want to literally go and get your entire library of old music and you want to hear them again, because it just brings them back to life. I mean, listen to this. Arctic monkeys, I mean, so it's just you're gonna hear stuff in the recording that you almost want to phone the recording, I mean, the musicians, and say, would you like to hear what you guys supposed to have sounded like? Because this episode is making it happen.
Back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute
One thing you're going to be careful of is that you don't want to over-process. Remember, when you're turning up the epicenter, obviously you can overdo it just like anything, you know. So when you turn it up, you kind of start off with. So I start off with the bass all off and the epicenter off. Let the track play. Bring the bass in to suit the front, and then bring obviously the epicenter recording. So I'll bring the bass in. That's it there. But I can hear it's like it's there, but it's not fat. Now I'll bring in the epicenter. It just gets fat and loud. Not even top of the range, not like powering like this. It's just two P210s. Yeah, here's another one.
And you actually have to turn the volume up to
nothing. In fact, I've got this thing at half volume here. I'm literally just idling it. Literally.
Well, I took a walk around the world to ease my troubled mind. I left my body lying somewhere in the sands of time. But I watched the world float to the dark side of the moon. I feel there's nothing I can do.
Well, there you have it, everybody. Epicenter Live. Well done, Red Electronics in Peter Marisburg. If anybody wants to get hooked up and they have a woofer and they have an amplifier and they want to really experience what is being removed from, you know, those tracks because of, you know, it was, I mean, back in the day, like I said on my original video, they were used for radio play. You know, broadcasters didn't worry about low frequency because essentially they were listening to it on 5-inch, you know, portable speakers. So for me, you know, I think it's kind of a waste because a lot of those artists are either, you know, not recording anymore or they're really old, and, you know, but now you want to bring their stuff back. And besides that, the modern stuff, it's also compressed because it's, you know, everybody downloads MP3. Yes, you can get lossless music, and I get that. But even if you downloaded lossless Bad Company and Buckminster Overdrive or Metallica or AC/DC, it's just not going to be there because it was never there in the first place. It was removed because the recording studios used little 5-inch and 6-inch monitors. They didn't care about bass. It was just didn't exist. You know, look it up, read it. You know, you think I'm making smoke and mirrors? It's the truth. That's what the Epicenter was designed for. It's a patented product made by Audio Control. Audiomotive Distributors is the distributor for this product. We have been for the last 25 years for the entire Southern Africa. We have a backup technical support team, and we're happy to help any of our dealers, you know, who wish to go out there and have a customer reach out to them to get one of these beautiful pieces. You take care. Peace out, man.